let's revisit here this comparison game. Do not compare yourself to other programs. I am the poster child for wanting to compare myself to other programs. I did my master's in Texas. I got to see some wonderful Texas bands. I still follow them on YouTube. I see their marching band programs. I see their concert band programs. And it is awe-inspiring of what they do. One particular program that I love to check out all their videos has had 6 band directors in 15 years. They're one of the best, though. Some of the best programs that we want to aspire, oh, I wish I could do this. Look a little closer. Look a little closer to see, do I really want to emulate it? I want my kids to be awesome. Don't get me wrong. I want our concert band to sound amazing, our jazz band to sound amazing, our marching band to sound amazing. I want our kids to sound amazing. But I also want to stay in the profession. And when we ignore certain things to chase certain things, at the end of the day, we might find ourselves not getting to do what we love to do. I hope you love to teach. I hope that it's something that kids come into your office and we get paid to say the stupidest things back at them, you know? They come in and you just have fun. You get to be silly with kids. The corporate world's not that way. Does anyone really want to sit in meetings? I mean, this whole group of people, when I get into a meeting, I start to have shocks. So we love what we do. And the goal is to do it for a long time and do it to the best of our ability. So we also need to understand that other schools have an entirely different history. They have an entirely different school size, different community, different parent support. You're watching the performance. You're not watching everything else. One of the things that came into my head as I was young and in oh gosh, did I just say that out loud? All right, so I'm moving on. One of the things that I used to say was, oh, I really like this program. And then I found out they had 4,000 students. I'm not 4,000 students, Now, in Ohio, we're probably one of the larger school districts, so you might be sitting there, insert your population into it. But we can't look at schools and say, we are going to do that. That is what we're going to do. Because there's all these other factors that can come into play that you don't have control of and aren't possible. And lastly, you need to understand that there are no perfect schools, there are no perfect programs, and there are no perfect facilities. I have a bassoon that's 51 years old. I just replaced it last week. We used to have a phrase, everything's greener in Dublin. Well, my bassoon's green because of mold, So anyway, as we take a look at what we have, understand that your vision of other things, focus on you and focus on what you are at. Because here's the thing, your music program is exactly that. It's your music program. You get to decide what is taught. You get to decide the experiences that you're going to give. You get to decide the different things that you're going to offer. Jim Swearingen used to say this, and I went and looked it up. Haha, Jim Swearingen. That's really Theodore Roosevelt. But he used to tell me, he says, do what you can with what you have where you are. That's what we're supposed to do. Take your facilities. Take your program history. Take your school size. And go do the best you can. And then lastly, I didn't know this quote until about 2 months ago. Maybe it came across social media. but the grass is greener where you water it. I saw that and I was like, you had me at hello. But whatever our professional dreams are, whatever our professional goals are, I want to leave my school. I want to go teach over there. I'm not saying that's wrong. I did it. But where you're at, do your best. Where you're at, those kids don't need to know your personal timeline. They don't need to know that, hey, maybe I'm going to look for a different job, because that job isn't going to be afforded to you unless you are amazing in the job that you're at.